So the meridians, rivers of energy. And I was also surprised, like I learned, I learned so much by doing this. A lot of them today were the meridians. I was a little surprised. I thought like chakras, I kind of think it's usually the chakras, but we got a lot of meridians today. So most of them are bilateral, right? So if you have two of them, you have one on each side. Blocked chi leads to disease. It's kind of a given in acupuncture. Once the energy is moving, again, that principle, the body can heal itself. Often I will ask, and I did for some of you, is it too much or too little? Because they're like rivers of energy. Um, Too little is like blocked, stuck, and too much can almost be like a flood or like a rushing stream, and sometimes if there's pain, there's too much. And these are things you can test for yourself. Is it too much or too little? um, so if you have a highway near you and like some of it's blocked, you know what that does to other roads, right? So if your highway's blocked and then you have the main road that people use when they can't use the highway, that's going to get blocked. So that's the same thing. It's like if one meridian is blocked, you go, oh, no big deal. I have 14 of them, but it is a big deal because it affects all the other side roads. Medical disclaimer. I'm just muscle testing. I don't know anything medical. These are just my own, talk to your medical professional. And this picture, I know my assistant, she said, what do these pictures mean? Why do you have them in here? But um, so this picture is just there's absolute harmony in the universe, right? Like if the one of the planets was an inch different in its orbit, it would collapse. It's like there's this amazing perfection. Look at all these parts of our bodies that are are just amazing. And that is our perfect pattern. And that's what we want to return to, is just that perfect pattern that is inherent in creation. So the meridians in the body code program have the 12 main meridians, the dental meridians, and the extraordinary meridians. So last time we covered all the 12 standard meridians, and some of you, a surprising number, did get a regular standard meridian. And so if you don't have access to that class and you want it, let me know, because we're not going to cover those again. Right and left. You can look up online if you have a tooth that hurts, what meridians are connected with that. We didn't really talk very much about the 8 extraordinary meridians, so I thought we would take this opportunity to do so because we've already done the meridians. So we did talk about conception and governing before. So we did the 12 main meridians that run through the organs, and then conception is also known as central. That's what goes up the front. It's where we do the zip up. It's where sometimes we'll put in a positive affirmation. And of course, governing meridian down the back is the main meridian that the body code uses um, to release energies. So we have done these two, but we have 6 more. So I'll just give a quick overview of those. And I so this is from the body code chart. What are the extraordinary meridians? The 8 extraordinary meridians are located symmetrically on both sides of the body, with the exception of governing and central, or conception, 2 different names. That together with the 12 main meridians, the 8 extraordinary meridians form a complex web of connections and chi, or life force energy circulation in the body, helping to create strength and balance, both energetically and physically. So this to me it's really like rivers of energy. So if you're feeling tired or like you need more energy, it's like good to picture these. These are infinite. They don't get tired. The chi doesn't. So, but these eight form first in utero, which I didn't know that, and they represent the deepest energetic structure of the body. They're paired, kind of yin and yang. So yin heel meridian, and yin is always it's going up. It's usually on the inside. Yang is going down. It's usually on the outside of the body, right? So there's a whole energy flow of the yang and the yin. So, yin heel meridian, oftentimes for a lot of us, we don't get enough nurturing, right? We need that yin. And this came up a couple times today, but this is really like, uh, especially for a lot of women, it's like we have to be doing, we have to be giving, we have to be making it happen. And there's a certain natural allowing. So we need both. We need the yang and the yin. So this is yin heel meridian, and this is yang heel meridian down the outside of the body. Then there's yin linking meridian. They're almost in the same place, but they're not. I really looked at them carefully. And then this is yang linking meridian. Central coming up the front. Governing, going down the back, used as the main entrance point for intention energy in the body code. And the last one is penetrating meridian and girdle meridian. Somebody got the girdle meridian today, a belt that binds the yin and yang energy in the body, influences circulation to the legs, and supports the lumbar region. But, as with everything, there are physical, mental, and emotional kind of influences with that.